What's going on, guys? This is Alex over here at My Freedom Smokes, and today we're going to be talking about two brand new tanks we got in the shop. They're essentially the same tank, but it comes in two different sizes. It is the brand new KangerTech CL tank, and you've got it in the 4.0 and the 2.0. Now, the main difference between the two are going to be your milliliter sizes. I've got the largest one on here, which is going to be the 0.4. Which means it can hold up to 4 mils, and then this one is the 0.2, I believe. Yeah, so it holds about half the amount. Upon, just reading about it online before I even got it in, it looked like the main thing it was talking about was the fact that it's a child lock cap, meaning that's where you get your CL from. And at first it was just like, okay, cool, I get it, we're trying to make things safer. One thing they didn't mention is that this is also a leak-proof tank, and that is the biggest selling point for me, more over the child safety lock, because yes, that is very important, especially if you have small children and you are worried about them getting a hold of your e-cig. But for the general population, I mean, that's not really something that, I need. But the fact that this is one of those leak-proof tanks, that to me is the big selling point on this, and that's what they need to be promoting. I've been using this tank for the past few days. No gurgling, no leaking, and amazing flavor. You know, for the longest time, I've always been a Kanger fan. I've stuck with my top tanks and sub tanks and everything else. This is no different. They have knocked it out of the park with this. Like I said, tremendous flavor. I've got this at 30 watts, but I could go even higher. See, I like keeping it down low, that way I can, really taste it, but you know what, for the sake of the video, I'm gonna go ahead and bump this up to 45 watts, 40 watts rather. If it wasn't for the low battery, should have been more prepared. Either way, I have done it, and you do get some really great clouds out of it. Filling it is very simple. I'm gonna show you on the smaller one, since this one already has liquid in it. All you're gonna simply do is up here at the very top, you have your adjustable airflow. Now, this does not lock into place, so you do have to be mindful of that. If you put your vape in your pocket or in your purse or something like that, it might get bumped around, it might get moved. You definitely want to make sure that you double check on that sort of thing. Now, to get the top off, you kind of have to push down until you feel it click, like so. Right there, that means that you have locked it into the grooves. Probably hear it through the microphone, which means that you will be able to unscrew it now. You're just gonna wanna keep pushing down as you screw down, just like with any child lock cap on anything you would purchase. And then boom, right there. Now, with these tanks, you cannot fill them up all the way. Don't just grab your liquid bottle and go bloop, and then, just try to vape. Because you have to remember, you're putting all of this in it, which is gonna take up space. So the space that the liquid would usually take up, we're now putting this in it. So you have to make sure not fill it too much, or it's gonna overflow. So they've put these handy little max fill signs on both of the tanks to kind of give you an idea of where that line's gonna be, that way you don't overfill it. There's no worrying about having to get it in, around the sides, don't get it in the center pin, or the center airflow, because there is none. This is essentially just a stainless steel open tank that you just put your liquid in, you take this back, you put it right back on top, and you screw it down. Now, when you get to a certain point, just your airflow is gonna be rotating, you're not gonna be tightening it anymore. See, I'm just doing this and it's not tightening. You're gonna have to push down again and then twist. See how it clicked right there? That's how you know it's in position, and then tighten it down after that. And after that, you're good to go. Of course, wait about 5-10 minutes, make sure that the coil has enough time to soak up enough liquid so you don't get a bad burnt taste. But overall impressions of this tank, I can't recommend it enough. I think it's a fantastic tank for someone starting out, someone looking to upgrade. It really doesn't matter. It's a fantastic tank. Very good flavor. And inside, you do get your typical stuff that you do get with the tank. It does come with one coil already pre-installed, and it does come with an extra. The coil that's in here is a 0.5 stainless steel, and the one that comes in here is an Ni200 nickel. And you also always get instructions on how to check for authentication, because all Kanger, Aspire, Joytech products we sell are authentic. You can always check on that. So outside of that, in a tiny little instruction manual that probably didn't even go into as much detail as I did, that's everything you get in the kit, but you really don't need much more. It's fantastic. And I've really said everything I can about this. If you enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like and make sure and subscribe. Also, if you want to stay updated with us on social media, we've got our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages you can follow to stay updated on all the new products coming in. Sometimes we do fun giveaways, just depending on our mood. We always like to have fun with our customers. So make sure and log in with us, check in, have some fun. And again, thank you for vaping. This has been Alex and My Freedom Smokes.